Hi, this is Stacy from Families for Financial Freedom, and in this video I wanted to talk about 9 ways that you can declutter your life and declutter your money. The first tip that you can follow when you want to declutter your home and declutter your life is to set up a simple system for what to keep and what to get rid of. And one of the easy ways that you can do this that some organization experts recommend is to ask yourself a few simple questions. So, do you love the item? Do you use it? Have you used it in the last 6 months? Do you have space to keep the item? If you answer no to any of those questions, then the item's probably not something that you should keep. You should probably get rid of it as you're working to declutter your home. A second tip for how to declutter your life and declutter your home is to make a place for the items that you need to take care of. So for example, get a garbage bag, or a garbage can, or a laundry basket, things like that for the things that you want to keep, for the things that you want to recycle, for the things you want to get rid of, the things you want to donate. If there are things that go in another room and you just need to put them back where they belong, then you could have a large laundry basket for that, for example. That makes decluttering your home a lot easier because you can decide in about 3 seconds what to do with each item that you come across and know where to quickly put it so that it goes where it needs to go, whether it's discarded or put in its proper place or donated. Third tip for how to effectively and simply declutter your home and declutter your life is to start with a small project. Start with something that can be a quick win. So maybe it's rearranging and organizing the clothes in your closet and shoes in your closet, or maybe it's to go through one bin of toys for your children, or one bedroom, one of your children's bedrooms, where you go through the toys in one bedroom. Or maybe it's go through one file cabinet or one drawer or one area in your kitchen. Pick one thing that you want to declutter, one area that you want to declutter, and focus on that. Spend 30 minutes, 60 minutes, something like that, and really declutter that area, and then you'll have that quick win to be able to motivate you to work on decluttering other areas. After you have decluttered that one area, then pick another area to focus on, and kind of go area by area or room by room throughout your house until you have been able to declutter the whole thing. And this could take hours, this could take likely days or weeks or maybe even months, but you'll definitely see progress. You'll be going about it in an organized way that can help you to stay motivated to continue with your decluttering project. So again, maybe you choose to do one bedroom each Saturday, or maybe you start with the kitchen and you start with one drawer, and then you move on to other drawers and the cupboards and then the pantry. The main thing is that you have a plan for how to go about your decluttering, that you do it in manageable chunks that make it so that you won't get overwhelmed, and that you make progress just by steadily working at it, and until you've been able to go through all of the areas in your home and declutter them. As you're going about doing your decluttering, you're going to come across things that you want to keep, or things that have sentimental value, but maybe you don't really have a place to keep them. Maybe it's not practical to keep all of them. And a great way to be able to hang on to those items without them taking up space in your home is to capture them digitally. So maybe you have lots of drawings from your 3-year-old, or paintings from your first graders, their art projects from school. If you aren't able to keep all of those, you might want to keep some of them, but you might not be able to, or might not want to might not want to keep all of them. A great way to keep them, to capture them, is to take pictures of them. Take pictures of them with your phone, and then put them in a particular folder. Save them to Google Photos, things like that, in a folder, so that you'll be able to find them and enjoy them for the future. Well, but also reduce the amount of paper that you have in your home, and just tangible things. Same with things like maybe your grandma's beloved china, or mementos from your just other family mementos that you have, that have a lot of sentimental value, but maybe you're really never going to use, and don't really have place for in your home. Again, you can take pictures of those so that you can cherish them for always, but then be able to let them go by giving them to someone else who will be able to truly use them and appreciate them, or by donating them, giving them to some worthy cause, or even selling them to someone who will really appreciate and enjoy them. Another important way to declutter is to get rid of all the paper waste, all of the paper clutter that we tend to accumulate. So again, have a recycle bin nearby, have a shredder nearby to, of course, get rid of confidential paperwork that that's has more sensitive information, and then have a simple filing system that you can use, a filing cabinet or a drawer, place where you can keep the information, such as paperwork such as taxes or things like that you really do need to hang on to. Have a system for keeping those organized so that you can find them when you need to. You might actually be able to digitize those as well. All of our tax paperwork we digitize each year, and then we don't have to worry about hanging on to the paper tax documents, because we have them digitized, and we can access them that way when and if we need to. A seventh tip for how to declutter your home and declutter your life is to, for items that really have a lot of sentimental value, but that you don't want to hang on to, you can give that item one last hurrah, enjoy it one last time, and then let it go. Donate it, or sell it, or give it away. So, for example, maybe you have a dress from an event in the past, maybe a bridal dress, maybe a bridesmaid's dress, maybe a prom dress, or a dress from another, similar event, or maybe an heirloom from your family, an important family heirloom, or favorite golf clubs from college, things like that, that you don't need, don't have room for. You can enjoy them one last time, maybe play that epic game of golf one last time, or put on that beautiful dress, or vintage dress, or whatever it is, one last time, for a fancy dinner that you cook at home, or you can go out to eat and enjoy that, wearing that dress one more time. And then when you're done, you can take a picture, and then you can lovingly give that item, those golf clubs, or that dress, or that other heirloom, to someone who will truly appreciate it, and enjoy it, and then it won't be taking up space in your home anymore. And then, as a last tip for how to declutter your life, is to, while you're at it, declutter your finances as well. So take care of, again, your paper, your financial documents, your paper documents. Shred those that you don't need anymore, that are confidential. And if you don't have a shredder, maybe you can use the shredder that you have at work, or sometimes communities will have days where they do shredding, where you can take your documents to be shredded. You might check with your schools in your area to see if you could shred them there. Things like that. And then also, as you're working to declutter your life, automate your finances as much as you can to simplify your life that way. Automate your savings, automate your investing, automate your bill pay as much as possible, and sign up for to receive digital bank statements and digital if you have credit cards, or if you have your retirement statements from your Roth IRA or things like that. Digitize as much of that as possible to reduce the amount of mail that you get, the amount of paper that you get. Then also, while you're at it, make sure that you have the proper insurances that you need, that you have your life insurance, for example, to protect your loved ones in case something happens to you. Make sure that you have an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months worth of expenses, so that you are planning for those types of unexpected things that can happen. If you're not saving as much as you would like to for retirement, if you're not saving at least 10 to 15% of your income for retirement, then work on increasing that as well, so that you are working toward building your financial stability, your financial freedom. And for making large purchases, save up money for that so that you can pay for those with cash, and so that you're not getting yourself deeper into debt. And while you're at it, pay off your debt as quickly as possible, so that you will have that clutter, that financial clutter, out of your life, or that debt out of your life, by being debt-free. Being debt-free is an amazing thing, and it really just brings a financial peace that is amazing, and a simplicity in your life that is amazing, and also start saving for your kids' college, so that you are able to meet that financial need when it comes, so that you save your children from having the huge burden and the huge weight that having student loans represents. You can set them up for an amazing financial future if you will save for their college educations, so that they won't have the burden of debt as clutter in their life, by saving in either an education savings account or in a 529 plan. Either one of those are great options for saving, tax-free savings for your kids' college. So those are 9 ways that you can work to declutter your life and declutter your money. If you have other tips for how you declutter, things that you have done that have really helped you to get your life in order, to declutter your home, or to declutter your finances, leave a comment, share what they are. I'd love to hear them and to learn from them as well. And thanks for watching. I hope you'll subscribe to this channel, and maybe I should say subscribe if you want. What did you say I should say? No, don't say if you want.